This bag is one of the most famous objects in the Diker collection because it was photographed in 1845, being worn by the Reverend Peter Jones, who is a Massagoa Ojibwa man who was also the first ordained Native American Methodist minister. He traveled to England as a diplomat trying to secure the lands of his people. He was photographed in Scotland, and it's the oldest known photograph of a Native American that has survived. And this bag is hanging prominently on his left side. So it's an object that has great historical dimension. It's missing its shoulder strap. It dates from probably around 1800, and it's typical of bags of this type that were produced throughout the Great Lakes area, mostly by Anishinaabe women, and they were made specifically for men to carry personal effects. It's constructed of black dyed leather and ornamented with porcupine quills with a fringe of metal cones and dyed horsehair across the bottom. It's a classic depiction of Anishinaabe or Woodland's worldview, ornamented with images of spirit beings or manitous. The most predominant form is a thunderbird or thunderer in the middle, which is the principal power of the upper world in Anishinaabe worldview. To its left, there is an image of a turtle, which represents the underworld and those powers that were strongly associated with healing. And then to the thunderer's right is a human figure that might very well be a protege of a thunderer in human form. Perhaps it represented the owner of the bag. We really don't know. Bordering the edges are wavy lines that are sometimes interpreted as water. I think more accurately it may be that they represent the transmission of cosmic power, sacred power. It's essentially a drawing in porcupine quills on leather. Quill work is a time-consuming, exacting process, and one would think that the result would be rather mechanical. Actually, this whole image is filled with life. Those figures seem animated. They seem engaged with one another. They really are alive.